Hey guys! So for today's video I am going to be going through some of the Empty products that I finished using this month, or actually in January. It is now February. So all of these products I finished in January, which means that I probably spent the majority of the end of 2019 using them, but I did actually empty them or pan them in January. So that is what we're doing. I don't know if this is going to be like a monthly thing or if it's just going to be like a when I have enough, but it seems like in January I went through a ton of stuff, or like really committed to finishing things. So I feel like I have a lot. So let's get into it. I'm going to start with like non-makeup stuff. So the first thing I have is the Sleepy Body Lotion from Lush. I love the smell of this. It will put you to sleep if you use the Twilight Bath Bomb and then put this on your body after your bath. Good night. Like, you're done. You're having the best night's sleep ever. I love it. I will repurchase it eventually, but we're going through some stuff. We're getting through the things we already have. Another Lush product is the Magic Crystals shower scrub. If you follow me on Instagram, then you'll know that I did repurchase this. I got a gift card for my birthday / Christmas. I never really know what's for what. So I repurchased this, and it actually was like a humongous tub. If I still have the picture comparing these, I'll put it up here so you can see. But I thought I was ordering this size, and I ended up getting the bigger one because I really didn't pay attention to the ounces. But obviously I love this. It's like a minty, tingly body scrub, and it just feels really good on your muscles, and I just love it. I have one dry shampoo that I finished in the month of January. This is the Klorane dry shampoo with nettle oil control for oily hair, and I actually found this at TJ Maxx for $12.99, and I think on Sephora or Ulta it's near $20 usually. So I was really excited to find this there, and it's one of my favorite dry shampoos, but I don't buy it that often because it is more expensive and Batiste exists. So would buy it again, but I don't want to pay full price for it. I have two skincare products. The first one is the Ole Henriksen, or Ulla Henriksen, I think is how you say it. Glow Cycle Retin Alt Power Serum, and it looks like this. This was actually sent to me from Influencer. I definitely wouldn't pay full price for it. I didn't notice like that much of a difference. I can't remember, but I want to say it was close to $50 for this size, and it has a really good smell, but it is like a moisturizing retinol, I'd say. Well, it's a retin alt, so it's not actually retinol. Anyway, I liked it. It wasn't anything wonderful. Like, I wouldn't buy it again. Or I wouldn't buy it to begin with because I didn't buy it in the first place. And then this was a really big feat. I finished the Unique Uplift Beauty Serum. It looks like this. It has a cute little dropper. I really like the packaging, but once it got further to the bottom, the little dropper wouldn't reach. So I ended up just having to like pour it out into my hand. But I love this stuff. I could find a million ways to use this. I would mix it in my nighttime moisturizer. I would mix it in my foundation if my foundation was like really matte and I wanted a more natural finish. What else did I do? There for a while my under eyes were super dry, so I would put like a cup, or really just like one drop is all you need, on the back of your hand, and then take my beauty blender and like kind of roll it in the oil before I would blend in my concealer, and that really helped with that too. So I really like this. I have a ton of other oils that I have to go through before I could repurchase this because I'm, again, trying to get through stuff. But I would buy this again for sure. And this is like kind of skincare, kind of not, but this is a little tiny Milk Makeup Kush lip balm. It is just the green dragon one that's like actually green, and it's just a clear lip balm. I really like this stuff. I went through a full-size one of these really quickly, and then I got this in a set with a couple other things. So I was happy to have it again. I don't know that I would pay full price for the full size. I feel like it's kind of expensive and I used it really quickly, so I don't know, but I really do enjoy this lip balm. Another mini Milk product is the Hydro Grip Primer. I think this was like a point perk at Sephora, so I ended up picking it up because I wanted to try it. I didn't like it. It didn't do good things for my skin. Like, I feel like my skin looked worse after putting this on. I'm glad I didn't spend money on this, and I will not buy it again. But if you have different skin than me, which you probably do because we all do, then you may like it. I finished a foundation, okay? Like, this is a huge accomplishment. I want to thank you all for your support. I really want to thank all of my coworkers for seeing my terrible makeup every day for weeks and weeks as I worked my way through this, especially towards the end of the day. So this is the Makeup Revolution Fast Base Stick Foundation. I am in the shade F1, and it's just a stick foundation. I think I really liked it when I first got it, and then I stopped using it because I bought a new thing, which is why we're in this predicament. But then when I started using it again, I was like, oh, this looks good for about 3 hours tops, and then after that it looks terrible. And I'm at work for 8 hours, so yeah, it looks bad by the end of the day. It's like, it was just very drying by the end of the day for me. So if you have oily skin, you may like this, but I won't buy it again. I finished up a concealer also. This is the Collection, I think is what it's called. The Collection something Perfection concealer. I don't know. The name is completely gone off of this. I'm in the shade Fair 1. I got this in Ireland, I think, and you can get it on Amazon too. I really like this concealer. I think I remember liking it more the first time I got it off of Amazon, so I don't know if it was different a little bit on Amazon than what it was in Ireland, but I didn't like it as much the second time, so I don't know if it's because my skin has changed or what, but I think it's a really good concealer. It just, I think it was a little too drying for me, which is kind of a theme recently, so I think it really is just my skin. Another concealer that I've finished, which I talked about in my yearly favorites, is the Glossier Stretch Concealer. This is in their old color range, so I'm in the shade Light, but I think they added more shades, so I'm not sure if that's still what it's called, but this was at one point the lightest shade. And this was just a very moisturizing, look how, does that not make you so happy? Anyway, this was just like a really moisturizing concealer, very, very light coverage. I really like this on days when I'm basically not wearing makeup, but I just want to like pretend that I'm making my dark circles look like less. But I really, really like it. I would buy it again. I really wanted to go to Glossier when we were in New York, but we didn't make it over that direction. But if I would have, I definitely would have picked another one of these up. I finished a bronzer. This is the Maybelline City Bronzer. I'm in the shade 100. I really liked this bronzer. It is a really good drugstore bronzer. I like it almost as much as the L'Oreal one that I was talking about in my yearly favorites, that big one that I had from them. That's probably one of my favorite drugstore bronzers, or really one of my favorite bronzers. I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, I have high-end bronzers. Anyway, this one was really good. I think it's a good choice if you're looking for an affordable bronzer. I thought the tone was really good for me, and it didn't make me look too orange or too like gray. It was just like the perfect color for me. I have 2 brow products that I finished up this past month. The first one is the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Retractable Pencil in the shade Ash Brown. It has a spoolie, which is disgusting, on one end, and then it has the pencil, which is kind of like this, I don't know if you'll be able to see. It's like this triangle shape. But I like this. It reminds me of the Maybelline Total Temptation one, but I think I like the Maybelline one better. This is a really good, affordable, cruelty-free option. And the other brow product that I went through was the ColourPop Brow Boss Gel in the shade Dark Brown. I talked about this in my yearly favorites as well because I really like the clear brow gel from ColourPop. I was not super impressed with the tinted ones. I had the lighter one first and then I didn't feel like it did enough, so I bought the dark brown, and it just doesn't do like what I want it to. Like I want to just on super simple days not fill in my brows and just like brush this through. But this didn't do, like it looked kind of weird and flaky without filling anything in first. I essentially want the Benefit Give Me Brow, but this was not it. So I really like the clear one. I'll buy that one again, but this one is a pass. I also have one lip product. It's not really empty. Like you can see that it's kind of been scraped on the sides, but the main thing is just that it's super dry. This is the Smashbox Always On liquid lipstick in the shade Out Loud. I really, really like these liquid lipsticks and I really love this shade, so I definitely would buy it again. Definitely not going to, because I have lip products for days. If you have lips, come to my house. I can put lipstick on you, and I could do that for the entire population, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I really like this. If you're looking for a good liquid lipstick, then definitely check these out. Smashbox is kind of expensive, but it was a really good quality. It felt really comfortable before it dried out. It was a really good one. And then the last thing, we finally made it. The last thing is the MAC Fix Plus setting spray. This is amazing. This is the coconut one. I think I just like the regular one the best, like just the original plain one. I've had the coconut and I have the lavender one like on deck for when I finish what I'm using now. But I really like the Fix Plus. It's super moisturizing. I think it has like something really hydrating. And anyway, it's a really good setting spray. I will definitely buy it again at some point. These are usually on a sale at Ulta where they're like half price, so that's when I've been purchasing these. Alright guys, so that's it. We made it through January. I already have February empties and I almost put them in, but I was like, no, I want to see like where this goes. So if you like these videos, then please give it a thumbs up, because I don't know if it's boring or not. I really like empties videos because I feel like you've used the whole product. It's like a really good review. It's a really good opinion of the product at that point when it's finished, and would you buy it again is a big question. So I really enjoy watching them, so if you do, then please let me know so I know to keep doing more, because like I said, I have more, and this is like a thing. I wouldn't call it a resolution, but it's a goal that I have for this year, is to finish things that I have. So hopefully we'll have a lot of empties, and I would love to share those with you. So yeah, that's all. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you would like to. I know it's a big commitment, so, you know, maybe we just met, but if you've been here for a while, then just subscribe. You're coming back. Just do it. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Oh, and I just want to say, if you get this shirt, leave me a comment below, because you're a real one.